bus fare. So there for them come out. One lunch at $600. Yeah. If you want to pay people $16,000 a week for them pay, you go around and just clamp down on them things we are sell expensive in the country. I say $16,000 can value and can go through for the week. But when things are selling so dear, $16,000 can't help me down. You see, $16,000 cannot help. See? $16,000 can't help. You need for the price of house too expensive. See?
Yeah.
The price of one car on a little island here, too dear. For people buy a piece of land, too dear and land no bill and come from nowhere. See? For people pay rent for living in somewhere, too expensive. See? Water rate, too expensive. Light bill, too expensive. With $16,000 can do. How much you tin of milk?
About $400.
Alright. For drink some tea, don't it? How much you pound of cornmeal we can? Remember you usually turn cornmeal and eat? How much you pound of cornmeal now?
About $150.
So, what that tell us?
Okay, that's
cost of living get high, things too high.
So how much would you, if you should give him the Prime Minister advice, how much would be the maximum that you think you would tell him to set the minimum? They say minimum wage, but what would you set the maximum?
Alright. You see, minimum wage can be at any level. Depends on how the expenditure or how things are selling in the country. Because for instance then, if a pound of sugar sell for $10, you don't need $16,000 for minimum wage.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Okay.
If you get a pound of rice, $15 for a pound of rice, you don't need $16,000 for minimum wage.
You're saying that minimum wage should be based on the cost of living.
Cost of living in the country.
Cost of goods and services.
Simple. Okay. See, if me and a rent a house, remember say me I come work yesterday, over yesterday, in another store there, and I get $16,000 for my pay. Now for the pay rent, I'm never to pay much a month for rent. We keep not supposed to have to pay $20,000 or $25,000 a month for rent. I'm supposed to pay at least a $2,000 a month for rent or $1,500. Seeing that is all you bet your country move forward.
So you say you should take those things into consideration when creating minimum wage.
Yeah, and step up on the cost. Alright, if you can't get to the price of things, because things too expensive, you can't get to bring it down back. Like, see? Give the people them $30,000 a week. $30,000 a week that them can face the expense of the country.
So $30,000 a week should be minimum wage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people are feeling to my youth. I remember now my people. Want to subscribe to my channel, my people. Remember, follow my thing. Jamaica Land 1965. Want them leave a description and everything towards if them can, help me get my thing can climb up, because a young YouTuber, I'm a young YouTuber, a old man still now, but I'm a young YouTuber, see? I want some help, so like come there for your thing, want you help me, see?
Okay.
Yeah,
big
man.
up Atwater.
Eh?
Big up Atwater channel.
Yeah man, big up Atwater channel, big up every time, you see? Enough respect, and people, subscribe, and keep on subscribe to Atwater channel, you see? Because I'm going
to a representative of the people, then him should be audit. You understand? Nothing of a subject being audit from the Auditor General. No institution should be subject from the police coming in there for question if you are dealing with criminal activity and everything. No institution. You see that I see it. So from you have institution where unbug these people from carrying out them duties and everything according to the law. Even the courthouse, we have a question. Maybe courthouse and the judge them politicized too. It's a whole political, you understand, monopoly. There I see it. Boy, the hunger place me see trust, is from the US dollar, in God we trust, so I don't know if I tell you, and me see some things mark trust fund on the bank, but everything we see trust have to do with money, and right now the banking institution are failing, because guess what now, watch this now, Israel at war, say a Rothschild run Israel, establish him Zion community, so them own the bank them. So right now between now and the war there, whole heap of money go disappear out of the bank. There I see, just watch and see if you think a lie, me I tell you. Everybody see and speculate say Usain Bolt money where him get is hard earned and legal to a maximum thing. So we are gonna say if maybe Usain Bolt money more even legit than the Prime Minister. I mean Usain Bolt money is stolen. The question with the Prime Minister is him allocating money where unaccounted for are two different issues, so you can't even compare it. It's really unfair. Yeah, it's what I say. Yeah, I see it. So no, Prime Minister thing or the Prime Minister thing, Usain Bolt thing or Usain Bolt thing.
Okay.
See what I say? The Prime Minister not cross no big line. The Prime Minister is an institution, as we keep telling you. It is the person acting as a Prime Minister at the time. You understand, who might have ulterior motive. You see, this is where the people in Jamaica have to get right. You understand, the myth versus the reality. You get what I say? The man versus the position when hold. You understand? The man holding the position and nothing. Now the Prime Minister or something, you know. You understand when I say that? Otherwise the man is just a man like me and you. I mean sometimes I lie. I don't really think my thief still, but you know, maybe I tell her one and two lie to my woman and everything. So you see, the whole of we guilty in a kind of way. I just how we deal with it and how we view it and probably how it affect we too. Maybe the Prime Minister thing affect we in a big way. So maybe it's a big thing. I don't know. There I see. Well, a government can't be police still, you know, because the government is supposed to represent the people. So we should have a government to act freely on behalf of the people to facilitate and represent the rights of the people. The government work for the people. You see what I say? So yeah, them to have some form of guideline, yes, but you see if the government are for the people, then the guideline naturally morally right, you see me? So if the government now act in a way we're representative of the people, then it come in like say, even the laws them pass are not for the people, so you know, so but the government shouldn't be police if it's a real government. Yeah, I see.
Okay, should the government on a yearly basis declare their assets and belongings to the public and tell how they come by it?
Well, maybe not the government, but the politicians them will apply for the governmental post. Because watch this, the Prime Minister is an institution, you know. So you can't really monitor the Prime Minister upon them level. But the man will apply and win the seat for the Prime Minister, maybe a theme, you understand what I say, virtues and values and principles need to be questioned. For real, maybe he should have married have a wife too and pick me too. Maybe that is all a good example of a good Prime Minister, you know. I don't know. Well, as I say, the government is supposed to represent and facilitate the demands and the needs of the people. So if the government oppose the integrity commission, as I said, maybe we have to question that again to who the government really represent. The I see it. Can watch this. You see the police force and the integrity commission and tax office and them places, national housing trust, all of these places should be autonomous of government. So after the man them get them posts and them thing there, no government, no member of parliament, no political group shouldn't dictate how them thing they run. Them institution they should have send in them audit to the government. You understand what I say? To see if them carry out their mandate annually. There I see it. As when I say the government representative of the people, so of course him should ask the government. Them should ask the people everything. Are the people of the government, them are the representative. Every move them make, them should ask the people. But you see, we're in a situation where the government make move and the people just hear about it when it a launch and them things there. So these is the inequities in the government, the practices where we allow to happen because them create a elitism, because them say them go university and them bright and we, you know, we go secondary school and them thing there, all age school, so we not really to understand certain technical reasoning. The I see, but no. Hear me I say, you see the Auditor General, the role of the Auditor General is to monitor all audit. So all audit are questionable, the Auditor General for audit. You understand, the institution of the Prime Minister, as I tell you, the Prime Minister of it itself is an institution. So if the person acting as a Prime Minister is a culprit according to the institution of the Prime Minister.
I want to greet His Worship the Mayor, Comrade Sweeney. I want to greet Comrade Donald Scott Buckley, your councillor, Comrade Barrington Ferguson, all the comrades on the platform, all the warriors. Comrades, I want to start good tonight. Because me hear some other party a quote scripture that is not in the Bible. I want to know where Goliath gets 4 sons from. I want to know where David fought the 4 sons of Goliath. National Party will celebrate as the next government of this country. I'm happy there is no camera here because I'm supposed to be in church tonight. But I want to stay in scripture because if there's anything, I was at church. And I was with my brothers and sisters from the People's National Party. But verse 28 of Romans 8 says, for all things work to good for them who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And I want to leave a word for your next member of parliament. I know she hasn't arrived as yet, but she's hearing. I want to leave a word from verse 31. It said, what shall we say in all these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? And coverage of Easter, Andrew, I want to leave verse 37 with you. It said, all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loves us. So we send in a message to the minister of products that time come for the people of Eastern St. Andrew to have good representation. Time come to stop drying products. Time come to invest in young people. Time come to invest in the university capital. And I want to send a message to a man who was a packing bag now and leave King's house or Jamaica house. I want to send a message to him tonight. Andrew, the people of Eastern St. Andrew is ready